This is Meteorologist Matthew East, and thank you for clicking on to the Tuesday edition of the Tropical Weather Video. A couple things to talk about. First of all, this is a look at the southeastern infrared satellite imagery, and I show you this because there's going to be an area of low pressure developing off of the Carolina coast over the next 24 hours or so, and most of the modeling keeps it as a pretty weak system. But let me show you what the NAM does here. That's the NAM model. This is the 0Z run of the NAM, and it's one of the stronger models. It cranks us up to a pretty strong little low pressure area. Now, we're not talking about a strong tropical system here, but if the NAM were to be correct, would there be some very breezy conditions along the coast, some high surf, maybe some beach erosion issues for the North Carolina coast. And that's possible as we go through the next 48 hours or so. So if you're watching this and have interest along the Carolina coast, especially the North Carolina coast, be aware that as we get later on into tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday there, during the day, Wednesday and Thursday. Today, not too bad on Tuesday, but as we get into Wednesday and Thursday, that's when we're going to be looking at some rainy conditions, breezy conditions, and maybe some increased surf as well. Now, that's the sort of the homebrew area of low pressure near the Carolina coast. Let's talk about our tropical disturbance down into the northern Caribbean Sea near Hispaniola. The tropical disturbance looking very healthy this morning. And again, we haven't seen this become a formally classified tropical system as of yet, but there's a good chance that could happen at any point over the next 12 to 24 hours. And here's the spread of a lot of the computer model guidance. And notice a good chunk of the modeling takes us toward the northeastern coast of the United States. And I think there's a good chance that whatever can develop out of this will eventually move into the northern mid-Atlantic, or especially the New England states there. Let's get into some of the modeling. This is the Canadian model, and notice it takes, first of all, the coastal low. That's what you see sitting over the western Carolinas, and then our tropical disturbance, a very significant system moving into the New England states. That's the Canadian. This is the GFS model. It's much weaker with the Carolina low. A lot more emphasis put on the tropical disturbance, and it too takes that as a strong tropical system, or at least a hybrid tropical system there in a part of the New England states. That is the big view of the GFS. Here's the closer up view on the GFS here, the operational model. This is the 0Z run. And again, notice it takes a pretty strong area of low pressure there toward the northeast coast of the United States. That's the no gaps, a weaker area of low pressure heading toward the northeast, and that is the UK Met. It places actually more emphasis on the interior low, the Carolina low, as opposed to the coastal low. So again, there's a lot of energy at play here. We have the energy with the low along the coast, and the energy with the low down around Hispaniola, and exactly how that energy interacts and which low pressure becomes more dominant, still up in the air. So again, anyone from the Carolina coast on up through New England needs to watch the progress, really, of both the coastal low and the developing tropical disturbance down into the northern Caribbean Sea. Let's run through the GFDL and the H-WRF. This is the GFDL model. It takes that tropical disturbance as probably a weak hurricane toward Long Island, and the Hurricane WRF much the same, probably a hurricane here as this takes the system really right toward New York City. So again, everyone needs to watch that very closely. Elsewhere in the tropics, the Gulf and the rest of the Caribbean Sea, very quiet, and again, the Atlantic Ocean, you have the activity there in the intertropical convergence zone, but outside of that, things are pretty quiet. So the big stories here, of course, our tropical disturbance near Hispaniola, that could very well become a classified tropical system at any juncture, and if it becomes a tropical storm, its name will be Kyle. And also the area of low pressure developing off the Carolina coast. Probably not going to be too intense of a system, but enough of a system to maybe cause some beach erosion issues and certainly rainy, squally weather along the Carolina coast Wednesday and Thursday. If you would like to drop me an email, matthew.east@news14.com, and News 14 Carolina on television, Time Warner Cable Channel 14, in the Charlotte Triad, Triangle, and Wilmington, Morehead City television markets, as well as on the web at www.news14.com. That's it for this Tuesday edition of the Tropical Weather Video. Next tropical weather video will be cut and pasted online here on Wednesday morning, bright and early. Thanks for watching this edition of the video. Everyone have a wonderful Tuesday, and God bless.